With every new release of Excel, the powerful undo and redo facility has been improved, increased and augmented every single time. And Excel 2013 is no different. Now if you want to undo something you've done, the steps are fairly straightforward. There's a number of options. If, for example, we're working on this file here, the sample sales with data, I've added in some surnames, but I want to undo what I've done, I can go up to the quick access toolbar here, and you can see the undo option is available. It's a little blue arrow pointing to the left. Now I could simply click it, and it will undo my previous action. Now you'll see that when you hover over an undo button, it actually tells you what it's going to do. So it's going to undo typing Rita Brown in A3. Now if I go to the little drop down arrow just to the right there, I can actually highlight more than one thing. You can see there it says undo 3 actions, and when I click, it undoes all 3 actions. Now previously on Excel, you could only undo about 32 steps, and as soon as you saved, you couldn't undo any further back than the last save. That's all improved with 2013. You can now undo as far back as actions you've carried out since you opened the file, regardless of whether you've saved or not. Now the redo, which is available just to the right, has a little drop down as well, so I can redo everything I've just undone, or I can redo it one step at a time. So these two buttons work together. You can undo any actions you've carried out as far back as you opening the file, and you can redo any actions you might have undone since you started working. You can only undo things that you've actually done. Once you start redoing them and then going back and doing steps, you will lose some of those steps in the drop list. Now if you're a keyboard person, there is a keyboard shortcut for undo, and it's Ctrl-Z. Now the redo, it's Ctrl-Y. So we can go backwards with Ctrl-Z and then redo with Ctrl-Y. What you will notice when you hover, as well as it telling you what the step will undo, it even puts the keyboard shortcut in brackets at the end. And the same for redo. I'm just going to redo the last thing I undid, and you can do that with Ctrl-Y. So that's undo to go backwards, all the way back to when you open the file, even if you've saved, and redo allows you to redo actions that you've undone. So there's nothing in the redo bit until you actually start undoing things, and then anything you've undone becomes a redoable action. Should your undo and redo buttons not be on your quick access toolbar, then you can simply add them by going to the customize drop list here and ensuring that they are ticked, and you simply tick them by choosing them. So if I were to choose them now, they become unticked, choose them again, they become ticked and therefore visible on my quick access toolbar.